Welcome to Season 1, Episode 5 of the Controlled Chaos Podcast.
And we've got a lot to talk about this week. A lot has transpired.
A lot.
But before we get into today's topics, make sure if you're watching this on YouTube that you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe.
Do it all.
Yeah, channel's growing. Really excited about that. I got to be honest with you. I still feel a little hungover from this weekend.
Yeah, it was kind of a bender of a weekend. We had my daughter's communion on Saturday, which Mike was invited to.
Holy event. Invited because I feel like she was obligated to invite me because we do the podcast together.
No.
You were going to invite us regardless?
Yes. I wasn't going to not invite you guys. Well, whatever. Listen.
Here's the point. I think we were there. It was a great time. I think we have to just get into this because I need to know, because I don't know if it was acceptable. I don't know if it wasn't acceptable. Two things. When it comes to a holy event, is it okay to drink?
I mean,
the amount that we drank.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guilty, and I definitely got drunk way too fast. I feel like the monsoon had a lot to do with it. Like, I felt like I had to drink away my feelings of not having a beautiful sunny day to take pictures outside.
Yeah, weather.
But
there was a ton of weather.
I mean, but then it got us thinking, because we were like, whoa, we really went in at a communion party, really got lit. And I was like, well, what's socially acceptable? Like, we all know weddings we drink at.
Weddings, sweet 16s.
Sweet 16. I mean, the parents,
birthday
obviously.
Parties. Let's be honest.
What about a first birthday? Because we have alcohol at first birthday parties for our kids.
Correct. And at a first birthday. Now, is it the first birthday for every child that it just...
You go all out.
You go all out, but you invite everybody.
Yeah, for our family, because we have a big family, it's usually over 100 people, about 75 to 100 people. We both have big families. That's
but you do it for the first birthday, really big.
Yeah, I'm not really into a huge birthday every year. For my kids personally, I do one big first birthday, then your fifth birthday.
I think Lou would say otherwise.
No.
You're not into a big party?
Not every
ponies,
DJs. For the first birthday. Not every year. I mean, I'll do it again. No,
we're gonna get off topic, but
okay.
Is it socially acceptable to drink at these family functions?
What about a funeral? Have you ever drank at a funeral? I have.
Everybody drinks at funerals.
Exactly. But would you get wasted? I've seen people.
I don't know. Celebrating life, celebrating death. I think you really don't. I really don't think you need a reason or an excuse to drink.
Do you know that my mom has invited the priest to our Sweet 16?
Oh.
And I've seen them get lit. They get lit.
1000%. Did you know that my wife's side, I gotta tread carefully because I don't know who's gonna listen to this or who's gonna watch this, but did you know that they invite the Polish priest back? Yeah. I mean, literally beer, wine.
Yeah, you get
those guys party.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says.
So let's think of a time that maybe that it's not acceptable to even a christening, a baptism. Yeah, definitely have gotten lit at those.
Yeah, that's acceptable. If I'm trying to think of an event.
When should you not?
I think it's okay to drink. I don't know if it's okay to get drunk. I don't know if I was personally drunk. I mean, I was feeling it.
No, you were two sheets to the wind, but that's because you didn't eat.
It wasn't within my window, but yeah, I technically did break my fast, right? Because I was consuming alcohol.
Yeah.
And I thought if you go back to episode 1 or 2, the game plan was I was going to follow my game plan, but I didn't follow my game plan.
Not at all. Went out the window, that game plan. Forget it. He was just drinking and drinking. I'm like, is he gonna eat? Then I started getting anxiety, and the drinking is giving me more anxiety. I'm like, he needs to eat. I'm like, please sit down and eat.
No, Maria Lauren, everything gives you anxiety.
I know.
The bigger question is, when is it acceptable to have an open bar versus a cash bar?
Yes.
And I personally believe at a Holy Communion, it should be a cash bar. There shouldn't be an implication. Same thing with the funeral, cash bar.
Yeah, we were going to have an open bar, and then Lewis told me to scale it back a little,
I think
which I can't stand.
I know you can't because you don't believe in budgets.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I get it because like not everybody at a communion is going to drink to the extent that we did because it isn't a wedding. It's literally a first Holy Communion.
Yes, exactly. So it's a godly event. It's a holy gathering. I don't personally believe. No, I believe you have a bar there. You know, I'm just going to come out and say it. You know what really, really grinds you know what really makes me mad? When you go to a wedding and it's just beer and wine.
You need the shots. You need the hard alcohol.
Hard alcohol. You need all of that to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And people are watching this and they're probably judging. We don't go on benders like this often.
No, it's like once in a while.
You need a good excuse. Hey, more importantly, did Julia have a great time?
She had an amazing time.
Then that's all that matters. Nobody cares. You get lit, get bent.
The kids were chocolatey wasted though, because they were chocolate wasted. The Sunday bar, and that was the best thing ever.
Vanilla or chocolate.
They had both. Vanilla.
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, I love chocolate. I'm a chocolate girl. Hence, I like chocolate.
The kids had fun. That was important. And the adults had a good time.
Yeah. No, I think everyone had a great time. I felt a little bad that I wasn't being the best host because I was inebriated quite quickly.
When did you start drinking?
I got there a little earlier when they were doing some of the decorations, and my aunt was there and we were at the bar and she's like, here, have a margarita. And then after that, I lost count. It was, but it was but the only thing that sucks is that we had a Mother's Day breakfast at 9:30 a.m. the next day.
Everybody had Mother's Day I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people celebrated.
Get ready to like go out. And I was like, ooh,
so you guys had like a 9:30 the next day?
Mm-hmm.
I texted my mother and like we had this group chat with the family and the whole plan was 11 a.m. We're going to do breakfast. I'm going to flip omelets. It's going to be the whole show. It's going to be fantastic. When I left Melinda's house Saturday night, because there was an after party, and I think all
communions have an after party.
There was an after party, and that night when I got home, I texted the family, and I was very forward with them. I said, I don't think 11 a.m. is going to work.
It's not going to work.
I pushed it back to 12, but knowing that I had to be up the next day, I couldn't sleep, so I was up at like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. anyway. But the moral of the story is you need a day to recover. And that's just something that we didn't have.
No.
I didn't really think it. Did you plan it out this way?
No.
You just picked the weekend in May?
No, the church tells you the weekend.
Does the church tell you?
They're like, this is the date that your kid's going to get communion. And I'm like, oh, the next day is Mother's Day. I'm like, oh, well, at least it's not on a Sunday. It's on the same day.
So
I didn't anticipate, the hangover.
Oh, I wasn't hungover.
I was, but.
No, you know why? Because I asked Melinda for the extra strength Tylenol.
You weren't supposed to say her name because she made us a bet that we wouldn't.
No, she said she made a bet that we weren't going to name drop her like 15 times.
Yeah, you just.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bleep it out. Anyway,
what else did we do? We talked more about Amber Heard with everyone,
and everybody liked that. So we got there was a ton of activity on the last video. Our last episode, through the roof. People love gossip, and they love hearing about Amber Heard.
And Johnny D.
Amber Heard. And Johnny D.
But now she testified. So we got to talk a little bit about that. Because he's texting me. I believe her. I'm with her.
I stand with Heard.
Yeah. And I'm like, it's hard because the things that she's saying, I'm like, this is horrible, right? But then it's like the way that she's saying it, then I'm like, I feel like she's auditioning for a Lifetime movie.
They're actors.
She's waiting for her Academy Award. Yeah, but hers is like apparent how she's crying, how she's describing the situations. And I'm like, this is just, They both loco.
They're both crazy. I have a confession to make, and I'm going to make it on camera.
What?
I didn't know that Amber Heard was in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Was she? She was in that too? I know. I thought she was in the Rum Diaries.
She was in Pirates.
What was her role?
She was a pirate. She was a pirate in Pirates.
She was an extra. She was an extra pirate. I don't know. So now is
that where they fell in love? That's what I'm trying to figure out too.
Do you not watch the deposition? They fell in love on the set of Rum Diaries. And that's where he wooed her.
I never seen Rum Diaries.
Well, they explain it in the depositions. You're not doing your homework. You're not listening.
No, I am. And you're going to tell me when we start talking about the next topic that I wasn't doing my homework, but I've done enough.
Again, wasn't doing his homework.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying that I stand with Amber Heard, but do I think Johnny Depp? Did you see the video? Johnny Depp. So if you're watching this right now, then you've seen the videos. Did you see him pour? Okay.
The mega pint?
The mega pint.
Like you've never poured a mega pint. You've never poured a mega pint.
No, I've never poured a. I will. I'm going to start pouring mega pints.
I'm going to say I pour one once a week, but.
So does that shall not be named. But okay. Did you see the video though? Where he is throwing dishes, slamming things, being super aggressive.
Did you hear the video of her blatantly saying, yes, I hit you, and no one's going to believe it? I think that they're both toxic. I think it's a toxic, exchange. And they're both a little crazy, but I don't know if she's just not believable to me. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to not believe a victim, but it's like the theatrics. And obviously she was with him for the notoriety and to become famous.
No, she was like,
I didn't know who Johnny Depp was, really. Okay, but you were at a premiere. You were at a premiere before y'all got together.
Look, we can't believe everything that Amber Heard says. We know that already. She's an actress. Yeah,
we can't believe everything Johnny says either. We can't. We got to stay neutral. Pretend you're a juror. That's what I do.
Okay, all right. So let's bring this back into the court of law. Who do you believe? Because there's still a trial here.
Yeah.
Are you still Team Johnny after last week? Are you still Team Johnny? Because you're telling me that you think they're both loco. Yeah. And it's true. They're both batshit crazy.
I think the judge should be like, this case is dismissed. I've heard enough. I've seen enough. This has been interesting, but I can't really take a full side either way. I don't know.
I don't know whose side to take or if I believe one. Here's the thing. It was a defamation case.
I believe Johnny more though. I don't know why. I just do. I don't
know. I've seen the videos. I can go either way. But the point is, I don't think this is bad for Johnny Depp's career. And I don't think it's bad for Amber Heard's career.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty good.
Just throw it away. Throw it away. This is it.
Yeah, dismiss it. This is
seriously, I haven't seen this much Johnny Depp since his. Well, I don't even remember his. Oh, wait a minute. Have you watched?
He's bigger than Brad Pitt right now. Surpassed.
I am bigger than Brad Pitt right now.
Well, I'm just saying, Brad Pitt. That's who you think of, or George Clooney as a megastar, and I
don't know. I was watching The Godfather 3 last night, and Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, those are megastars.
Yeah, old school. Would they be involved? Do you think in a defamation trial? I don't know.
I am sure at
someone's going to come out of the woodwork.
We talk about this too from time to time. You can't. The internet is forever. Film is almost forever. You're going to mess up.
I think there's one thing to be learned from this. Okay, and that is, you never know if your significant other, husband or wife,
is recording you.
The amount of recordings is unprecedented. It's crazy. So now I'm worried. Now I'm I got to watch my words with Lewis. I don't know.
But as much as you don't know when somebody is recording you, is that still an invasion of privacy? Does that stuff hold up in court?
I don't know. Well, apparently they're using it as evidence. So I don't know.
But did you hear Johnny Depp is Johnny said, you mean the film where I was being illegally recorded?
Yeah.
And also, can we just throw it out there? Amber Heard, your attorneys suck.
Oh, they're
They're
I said
so
that.
bad.
They are like, and they get paid big bucks. It's like I could be a better attorney for her. I could spin this around for her a lot better than what they're doing. I'm sorry.
I don't know. She's still, there's still defamation at the end of the day, but I think we have to continue to watch the trial, listen to the depositions.
We'll still give you our updates on it.
But at this point.
So on to the next thing.
Okay. I knew you were going to bring this up. I know what it is.
I like The Circle. I'm very into it. I watched all the seasons and it's back on. And I'm like, make sure you watch The Circle. And he was like, I'm not into it.
No, I said I didn't have time to watch The Circle.
You said you started it and then you weren't into it.
I saw the Spice Girls, and I you know what? I just decided
it's a fun twist. You weren't sitting there. I was sitting there and I was like, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you. I was so into it.
No, I saw the Spice Girls and I immediately turned it off. Here's the thing: they've played out the celebrity aspect angle of it. Now they're just looking for views. It is as clickbaity as it possibly comes. But
it's good. Like I want to be on The Circle. Do
you think you can win The Circle?
I think I could win.
Would you be a catfish?
No, I would be myself.
You would be yourself.
I would, yeah, because I would get caught up in a story of somebody else, and I know I'd mess that up. So I feel like it's just better to like be yourself, and I believe in myself. I believe, as weird as it sounds, because I feel like people don't generally like me. I feel like I could make people like me. Could you? I was like sitting there and I was like thinking like, what would my profile be? Like, how could I describe myself in a super short paragraph or whatever they get?
I think I would win the show hands down.
Would you be yourself? No, I think you said
I would catfish.
Who would you be? Tara?
No, I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet, but if you would watch the show Bullshit on Netflix.
I am going to watch. I'm going to watch it.
Bullshit.
I'll probably watch it today.
Not bullshit, like bullshit, but like the game
you have to
show.
Lie.
You have to. Well,
I'm not good at lying.
No, but no. So there's 10 questions.
Mm-hmm.
You get the answer. Okay, so here's the premise. There's no spoiler. It's not really no spoiler. It's a game show, right? So here's the deal.
Mm-hmm.
So I am the bullshitter. So Howie Mandel, Deal or No Deal.
Mm-hmm.
Howie Mandel is asking the questions, and you have an opportunity to answer the question.
Is it questions like about yourself?
It's like pop. It's like trivia, just like regular trivia stuff, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire type of questions.
Okay.
All right. So you answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, you've got 3 panelists. You have to explain to the panelists why you chose the answer that you chose. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You could be right, but if you're not,
win money? Like,
yeah, every question.
Be a millionaire, like you get increasingly more money.
Yes, for every question, all the way up to like
so
$1 million.
You would be the bullshitter, or you would be able to tell who is lying.
Well, both.
You think? Okay.
Oh, I absolutely think so, because here's the deal. Like, in order for you to put yourself in the hot seat,
yeah,
which is up there answering the questions, you have to score, or you have to have the highest percentage as far as success rate when it comes to calling out the bullshit.
Oh.
So there's 3 panelists.
I'm so gullible. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know. If you were one of the
panelists when I was up there answering the questions, I would absolutely win. Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, because you could be bullshitted so well.
So well. Yeah, I'm very, very gullible.
Do you know how I know that?
How?
Because I just made up that show completely and you believed it.
Oh. Like, stop. Like, I literally I can't.
Yeah, all right. No, I'm kidding. All right, but back to The Circle.
Yeah.
We watched
I think you really I love that show. I cast me. Well, actually, I sent in my submission. They don't want me.
How do you know?
Because
did they get back to everybody?
Doesn't matter. They didn't pick me, and I'm like, but why? I have the personality. Circle send message.
Actually, yeah, Circle send message. Put the controlled chaos on and like
on the application. You have to send in all your social media.
So we'll just send them a YouTube link.
Okay.
Have them watch us.
I'll try again.
So I get it. So again, the premise behind the show, for people who don't know, is you're trying to convince everybody without voice. you're creating like
only like texting, but you like voice text it, and like Siri sends it, the circle sends it, and you have your pictures, and people try to. It's a popularity contest. Who's the most who? But what I like about it is that I don't think it's a popularity contest. I think it's who can make the most genuine connections to make people feel like you really got them, and that's how you get voted up, and that's how you win. And I feel like I could do that because I can get in with people, I think.
It's still a popularity contest.
What are you saying? I'm
It's
not
still,
popular?
No,
You don't
no,
think that people would
no.
like me? That they'd be like,
All right. Okay. You're on the circle, right?
Yeah.
This is all hypothetical. You're on the circle.
Okay.
Here's the scenario. You're going to be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Is everything about you going to be true? In other words, are you married? Do you have 3 children?
That's the thing. I would struggle.
I see.
Like, would I be married? Because I feel like
because then the single guys, maybe they're like, I don't really want to friend this woman. What's the point of getting to know this woman?
That's the
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. It's politics.
No,
it's bullshit.
But I feel like the only people that do well that are married are like old people. And like, I'm not really old. I'm very like young at heart. I feel like I could still like connect with the 22-year-olds that don't even know who the Spice Girls are. I was like offended. I was like, what?
Oh, people didn't know who the Spice Girls were?
No, it's actually a catfish, but I don't want to be like spoilers. But no, this one girl didn't know what a memoir was. She's 21, didn't know what a memoir was, pretending to be her dad, who's 50 something.
So she got called out.
Oh, that was it right there for her. So that's why I don't want to pretend to be anybody. I need to be myself. I need to be genuine. And listen, I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know.
Fair enough. I think it would be fascinating if there was a season where you couldn't catfish.
No, I like the catfish thing.
You
I
like the twist. You like the good plot twist.
I love it.
But the Spice Girls,
like when the flirting happens and it's really 2 guys. Like the guy thinks he's like flirting with a girl, but it's another guy,
and that's okay because people are into that, but they don't know that.
That's the thing. Is like it's really, really. I think it's funny. Or like you're like flirting with someone.
Do you think you'd be able to call out the catfish?
I don't know. Like watching the show, I feel like it's easy, but like actually playing it, I don't know. Me, I'm gullible. I'd be like, oh,
yeah, no, you are.
I don't know. But that's not the name of the game. The name of the game isn't find the catfish. The name of the game is make the most genuine connections, and that I think I could do.
Stop. That is exactly what the name of the game is. It is find you.
No, it's not. Yes. You don't win by finding a catfish. No, catfish won.
Look,
season 2, the catfish won.
I'm not being quite literal when I say that, but what I'm saying is that, like, there's this preconceived notion that as soon as you enter, like, if you are a player on the show, you automatically, I believe this, you automatically are looking for the catfish.
Yeah, they are. I don't know why. They only want, like, the players always want only the real people to win. I'm like, I don't care. It's about the money.
And then all these sidebar. What's the grand prize?
It's 100,000. But if you watch this season, it might get upped by the Spice Girls and their little twist. You're bothering me. No, you're not into this. Okay, you want me to watch a freaking game show, and I'll watch it.
Did I not watch the depositions?
You didn't watch them good. Okay. I'll tell you that.
I know it. I know.
Like, I'm studying this as if I am going to law school. You might as well call me Kim K. Okay. I'm getting a degree in Amber Heard and Johnny Depp's trial.
You don't think it's fizzling out, though?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. You never know what could happen.
I think Johnny Depp stock rises after this.
What about, speaking of Kim K, the big controversy over her wearing Marilyn Monroe's dress?
That wasn't Marilyn Monroe's dress.
You don't believe it? You think it was fake?
Yeah.
You think there was a publicity stunt?
When you have money, you can fake, you can do anything that you want, and all the perception in the world. How do you prove that was actually Marilyn Monroe's dress?
Ripley said it was, but
do you remember the Ripley's Believe It or Not museums?
Yes. Do you know that was one of our first dates? We went there.
You and Lou?
Yeah. Oh. We went to the city, and this is how long ago we've been dating, is that he was like, let me pick up, those cameras with the click, 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 click.
The Polaroids.
No, not even a Polaroid. The kind you have to go get developed, the $8 cameras.
Yeah, the Kodaks.
Yeah, we took pictures of all. That was so cute. That was nice.
Ripley's real thing. Like that was
Ripley's Believe It or Not. It's still there in New York.
Yeah, so is Madame
Oh no, wait, that's what I'm thinking of. We went to Madame
yeah.
Tussauds, not Ripley's.
So you went to the wax museum?
Yes, we went to the wax museum.
I know Ripley's was in Atlantic City, but I don't know if it's still there anymore.
Yeah, I wonder.
But anyway, so you're telling me that Ripley's confirmed that it was Marilyn Monroe's dress?
Yeah, because they had the dress. They had the dress, and then it's like a $10 million dress. The thing is, what I don't understand is the outrage that people are having over her wearing this dress. Like, it's sacrilegious. Like, it was a sacred dress. Marilyn Monroe.
I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal at all.
Didn't offend me. Only thing that I found the tad controversial is that she did look very thin. I did notice that, and she did tell everyone that she had lost like 16 pounds in like 2 weeks. And like,
what,
really,
Kim told everybody that?
Yeah.
Why?
To fit into the dress, because they wouldn't allow it to be altered, which I also don't believe, because Marilyn Monroe does not have the Kim K butt. She does not have that size, of an altered BBL booty.
Yeah, but the dress is fluffy.
It's not. Did you see the dress?
Are we?
It's a tight. Wait, are you thinking of Kylie's dress?
Wait,
what? He didn't see the dress, people.
I
throw it up on the screen, the dress, and you tell me if that's a fluffy dress.
Then I'm gonna throw up the dress
that you thought it was.
No. I was scrolling, and yes, I did. I vaguely saw that. I vaguely saw that. Did you not hear the set that Pete Davidson did on Kanye West?
Oh my! I thought that was hilarious.
Oh my!
I thought that was good.
That was good.
It was funny.
Pete is funny.
I like him.
Pete is funny.
I told you I like him a lot.
He's got so much BDE. You know what? And I didn't really believe it, but now
you see why.
Oh,
and then Kim is going to start dressing him.
Is Kim going to start dressing?
I'm 100% sure she's already got him in with her stylist, and then he's going to blow up. Like,
did you see the Netflix special? Like the one, it looked like he had more
swag.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Yeah, because I'm 100% sure that she has her stylist in there, and he feels on top of the world. I mean, he's with Kim K. But that material about Kanye, I don't even want to say what he says, because I feel like you should go look it up and laugh at it, because I probably wouldn't have the same comedic punchlines. But I feel like it was really funny. I did like it a lot.
If you haven't already, YouTube it, and go like it, and then tag the Controlled Chaos.
Tag
podcast.
us and be like, they sent us.
Oh no, we're just feeling ourselves. We don't know how many people are going to watch this. No, people are watching, but it was hilarious. And yeah, I swear, I don't know what it is. Like, you sleep with the Kardashian, and then all of a sudden, like, you're on top of the world. And then he goes on to say, I don't know if this is true or not, but Pete Davidson said he has Kanye's kids tattooed on his neck.
He did? I didn't see that part.
I did see that part.
That's a little.
I don't know.
A little soon.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he actually meant it or not. But that's what Pete said.
Whoa, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one, because it's like, you don't know how your days are numbered with the Kardashian. Like, why are you gonna? I mean, I guess he can afford to have it lasered off, but like a child's name, I don't know. It's a little
Pete
weird.
Is also weird though. Like,
yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna have to look that up now. But how do you feel image-wise about Kim K saying that she lost 16 pounds in like 2 weeks? I feel like for girls, that gives them an unrealistic, like, if she can do it, I can do it, and I should do it. And
so you think Kim Kardashian is a role model?
Well, I think for a lot of people, beauty standard-wise, 100% she is. I feel like people try to emulate everything that she does. So she kind of does have to be a little bit careful about what she says about what she's either done or hasn't done in terms of her looks. And I think definitely in terms of weight, because a lot of girls hang on those words.
Clearly not. Clearly Kim does not care.
Oh, she doesn't care. No, but I think she's probably going to make another apology, like she had to. about what she said about working women or whatever. But
I was thinking, they canceled her for that, right?
Yeah, they canceled her. I'm like, I honestly, I agreed with her. Like, get up and work.
You know what would have been literally awesome?
What?
If Kim K represented Amber Heard on the deposition.
Yeah, she would have done 100% better. Like, go Get Kim K to represent you.
I don't know if she can afford Kim K though. That's the
No,
problem.
she can't. She can only afford that little old lady.
They're so bad. Tara just starts watching, like, my wife just picks up in the middle of whatever. Like, she'll just see the snippets on Instagram.
Yeah.
She's just like, her attorneys are the absolute
horrible.
worst. The worst. Objection. I'll allow it. Sustained. It's just
like they object to their own stuff, but then like the little old lady, like she's just like, somebody help her.
Look,
she needs a 5-hour energy. She needs something. She needs, I don't know, somebody.
You know what? I feel like I need more energy
right now.
Yeah, I just
feel
don't.
A little jittery.
Do you feel jittery? Because last week I was bouncing off the walls. To be fair, we did shoot a couple hours later in the day. And these early mornings, yeah, I don't know. Like,
well, I've been up for a long time. So I feel like if it was just like right when I woke up, I might be a little bit more, but I feel like to me, it always feels a little bit later in the day because like I've been up with these children.
Yeah, because when the podcast is over, your day is halfway over.
Not even. I don't know.
No,
I got a lot of things to do.
Let me ask you a question, Maria Lauren.
Yeah.
In front of everybody who's watching or who ends up watching this 3 years from now, 3 minutes from now, whenever the case is. I want to talk about the elephant in the room.
Dun, 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 dun. The Peloton that I got for Mother's Day, which, by the way, Lewis told me early because his coworkers were making him feel bad. Because he was like, I got my wife a Peloton for Mother's Day. And they're like, what? You got her what? Like,
because
that's
people,
rude.
There's like implication, right? When you buy your wife a broom, when you buy your wife a mop, when you buy your wife a gym membership, okay?
But like, I've been talking about it. Like,
correct. You wanted one.
I really wanted one. And I'm super indecisive and I couldn't figure out which one I wanted. And you know how that goes.
Lou told me before he told you. He was like, don't tell Maria Lauren, but I got her the Peloton. I can keep a secret.
He can keep a secret, but Lewis can't. So then he's like driving. He's like,
Lou cannot. I know a lot of men, and like when it comes to like my wife,
he always tells me my gifts. I can't stand him, or lets me open them early.
And you allow it?
No, I don't know that I'm doing it half the time. Like, he'll be like, oh, this came for you. And I open it and he's like, oh, it's supposed to be your birthday gift, but here it is.
You were excited about the Peloton. Wait, what day did you get it last week?
I got it Friday.
Okay.
So, but he had already told me like a week prior, and then they came and they set it up. And then I had to run right out, and he came home, and, you know, we're like little kids on Christmas. We're like, we want to like play with our toys. And he's like, all right, get in, like, see if you can like test it out. I'll show you how to put the shoes in. And I'm like, okay. And he's
this is classic shit. Like,
he's like, pick a ride. I'm like, okay. So I'm like riding. I'm like, okay, I'm good. It's like 7 minutes. And he's like, I'm like, get me out. Show me how to get the feet out. And he's like,
you gotta put it on the screen. You gotta press the red button. You gotta press the red button,
and you gotta click.
But Lou figured it. I wonder if Lou watched a YouTube video before to know how to do it.
He's very good at like knowing how to do stuff. Right. And I'm very good at not knowing how to do anything without him.
So she goes to Lou. She goes, Maria Lauren's on the Peloton. This is the story. She's on the Peloton and she's worried, right? Because she doesn't know how to get off. And Lou is just like, don't worry. I'll come get you when you're done. He's
like, finish it. He's like, when you're done, then I'll get you out. And I'm like,
you did the Puerto Rico ride.
Yeah.
Loiza.
I
don't know. I didn't know Puerto Rico was also the Enchanted Island.
Yes. Isla de Encanto.
Wait a minute. Is Encanto, are they Puerto Rican in Encanto?
No, they're Colombian.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I thought they were Puerto Rican.
No.
You guys are never going to get a movie.
We should. They need to make something like that. I think it would be cool. Like a little Taina. Well, remember that show on Nickelodeon, Taina?
Nope.
You didn't watch that?
No. She was
Puerto Rican.
I was Blue's Clues. I was Franklin. I was Gullah Gullah.
No, this
Island.
is like a little bit older. Like it was like a real show. Like Clarissa Explains It All, except she was a Puerto Rican girl.
No, maybe it was a regional thing. I don't know.
Like, why didn't you watch that? All right. Well.
I watched. Did you watch Are You Afraid of the Dark?
No, because I was afraid of the dark. scared.
But you knew the show existed.
Yes, and I would flip the channel real quick.
Really?
Yeah, and if I couldn't find the clicker, I'd be like, Mom, I'm scared.
So many classics that just don't exist anymore today.
Rugrats?
Yeah.
That was a good show.
Do you have Paramount Plus? Do we talk about Paramount Plus?
No, I don't. How do I not have? I have every single streaming. I don't think I have that.
We have Paramount Plus, and there's a new version of the Rugrats.
No, I don't like all this new version stuff. That is annoying. Like, leave it the way that it is. Like the new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. No.
Wait, didn't they cancel that because of Will Smith?
Did they?
I don't know.
Well, he's not in it. It's different actors.
But it's like based off of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, isn't it?
And it's drama. Like we want the funny Fresh Prince. We want the Jazzy getting kicked out of the house.
That's so funny. The Carlton.
Yeah. It's not unusual. Like that was like classic stuff. Like
point is that, one, Puerto Rico's never getting a movie. Two, that you did the ride on the Peloton. And let me ask you, so you got it Friday.
Yeah.
How many times have you ridden the bike since?
One time. But I'm gonna make it a goal to like get on there every day. Push through the pain.
Lou did it.
He did.
Lou did it. He did it what, Friday?
You know what the thing is if he senses me getting skinny and me getting right, it's like a competition. Like he wants to look better than me.
I think that naturally happens with your spouse, whoever it is. But like same thing, like Tara's, we were talking yesterday was it yesterday? I don't know. Maybe it was yesterday or Saturday, whatever it was. And she's checking herself out in the mirror. She's like, I think I lost some weight. I'm like, of course you're gonna say that. Of course you're gonna say that. She's like, no, I said, like when? Over the past like week or so? She's like, oh, over the past few months. I said, oh. She lost weight I had no idea. She goes, well, because I kind of eat like you now, like the whole one meal a day thing. Which again,
wow. No, that's true though. If I go on a diet, like Lewis will be like,
but are you the one cooking? Are you the one cooking? So it doesn't.
I can't control what he eats at the firehouse or
must be so much fun. That literally must be so much fun to eat whatever you want with the boys.
Oh yeah, it's like a frat.
Do they cook over there?
Yeah, and Lewis is a great cook.
Lewis is a great cook.
So he's like, it depends if he's working on the ambulance, but he cooks a lot of the meals, and he gets thrown down because then they all wash the dishes. Where I complain about it at home, where I'm like, why do you use
dishwasher?
Yeah, but you don't put pots and pans in the dishwasher. You don't put your cutting board in the dishwasher.
The Blancos do it, and let me tell you why. Okay, because
I don't.
When you get, and it's just like when you get a brand new set of knives, you get a brand new pot, you hand wash that stuff.
I hand wash all the pots, and they're not brand new. They're like since my wedding. I need new ones.
You do need. But eventually, you just stop caring. But now look. Do I wipe everything down before we put it in there? Yeah, we do it. Well, you've got a dishwasher.
I don't think you understand how.
I clearly don't understand.
He thinks he's Emerald Lagasse, and there's like a lot of. There's just it's a production. So he is very happy to go to the firehouse and be able to do that production, and everyone be like, "Oh my God, this is great! It's amazing." Where I'm like, "It's good, but it's a lot of mess."
Who's cleaning at the firehouse?
They all clean then.
So they all chip in.
Yeah.
It's like a big family.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here,
I clean. I clean it all up. It's like a magic fairy that comes.
I don't know. Me and Tara, we split it.
That's nice.
Here's one of my pet peeves.
That's very non-Puerto Rican.
Is it? Am I the only one? And I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna air this out there. Am I the only one who cannot go to sleep
with dishes in the sink? No, I would say that
I cannot go to sleep.
Who should not be named, has taught me to not go to bed with dishes in the sink. But I will tell you, if it's a late night, like if sometimes these kids get out of their practices at 9:30, I'm like, I can't do it today. I can't. I just need to go to sleep, and I'll do it in the morning. But
I can't do it. Anxiety will.
I would say like 85% of the time, I really try to clean the kitchen and leave no dishes in the sink.
Great. No, whatever works for you. If you're okay and you're comfortable with that, here's the thing. There's that, okay? Mm-hmm. And then there's, I don't leave the house without the bed being made.
That's an amazing quality. That's amazing. I love that. Like I strive to be like that. Again, I make my bed probably 4 days out of the week. 4 days. The other days,
I don't know
tornado.
how. I don't know how. Because here's the thing. Once you make your bed,
I know.
you started the day off with a victory.
That's what my mom always used to say.
It's a win. It's a win. Now I'm judging. You're telling me I'm going to text you. It's going to be like Thursday.
But
was today
Lewis.
the day you decide not to? Lewis is gone.
It doesn't matter.
What is he supposed to wake
here
you up?
too.
Okay, Lewis is supposed to wake you up, make the bed so you can get back in the bed.
No,
and go
but
to sleep.
on the weekends he can make the bed. He doesn't make the bed. He doesn't do the dishes.
I'm
he
just
doesn't. No.
Okay. All right.
That's my job.
This is no. You're gonna spiral, and this is gonna become a completely different episode, and you don't want to go tit for tat. Because Saturday night we started going tit for tat. You do not want the smoke.
About how motherhood is ghetto and it is the hood.
And
it is.
And fatherhood is no different.
No, it's very luxurious. It's like motherhood is motel. What is it? Motel 5, Motel 1. You know, like the real janky one.
And the fatherhood is the Ritz.
It is 100. I want tickets to that show. I want to identify as a dad. So that's what I want.
Then identify as a dad. When you set the expectation, all right. Look, and I'm not saying like so in my house is different. Whatever, like. There's an expectation though, right? In every family. No, all I'm saying is, okay, you want Lou, right, to do everything that motherhood entails.
No, I want a 50-50. 50-50.
So should he, okay. All right, fair, 50-50. So should Lou scale back the amount of hours he's working?
I knew you were gonna say that.
No, I'm completely serious. Should Lou scale back the amount of work so you guys can share the burden 50-50? Burden, that's messed up. Kids are beautiful. Motherhood is beautiful.
No.
Parenthood is beautiful.
I don't even know if I want 50-50. Maybe I just want like 70. I don't know. Like,
so 70 you.
I just want a little.
You want to spend a day or two at the Ritz.
You know what? I don't even mind like an offer. And if I decline, like, hey, you want me to get those dishes? I'm like, no, it's okay. I got it. But no, what happens is sits down on the sofa for the Yankee game.
The Yankees?
For the Yankees. He's going to get so mad. He's going to be like, why are you trashing me on the pod? Like, I don't do anything.
Well, Lou,
he provides me a very nice life.
Oh.
And a Peloton.
And
Disclaimer.
a Peloton, yes. That, we don't know if you, and here's the thing, like, Tara is going to deny this 7 ways through Sunday, but here's the thing. I'm not going to say it was her idea to get the Peloton, but she wanted a Peloton.
Mm-hmm.
She's literally ridden that Peloton one more time than you have in the past 6 months.
She doesn't need to, though.
It's not a matter. Okay,
I know.
So here's the thing. The quality of life that the Peloton has provided for me, like health-wise, mental health, physical health, all this stuff, next level stuff.
I want to get addicted like you. I really, really do.
I can't go a day. I have not, even when we were in Disney, but when we were in Disney, I still worked out. Like I did the ghetto Peloton at the
that's
gym.
because your body was already like craving for it. My body craves Reese's right now. It does not crave working out. So I know.
Remember, it takes a few weeks to create a habit.
Mm-hmm.
So
now I gotta push myself.
You stop eating Reese's. Okay. Do you like the Reese's Pieces?
Yes, I love Reese's.
Do you like anything Reese's?
Not ever. I don't like the new chunky one that has like.
Oh, like the Nutrageous thing? No.
I don't like it.
Do you like the holiday shapes better than the cups?
No, I like the cups because I eat them a certain way. I eat the edges. I eat the edges all around, and then like the smushier part, like I leave that last because that's my fave.
That's crazy. Tara she hates Reese's.
What?
But she loves the holiday shapes. More peanut butter. Peloton, Maria Lauren. So between episode 5, which can I just say, like, this is going to be my absolute favorite episode because 5 is my absolute.
It's your favorite number?
It's my favorite number. 5 is my favorite number. It's my house number. It's everything to me.
I think that's Lewis's favorite number too.
Is it?
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Soulmates.
It's my guy. Although Lou sent me into a spiral with the last drink that he gave me, not the drink that Tone made me, but the drink that Lou made me, which was supposed to be like
I think because it was like brown liquor, and like you were
and I
already
was
drinking
clear.
gin.
Yeah, I was drinking clear, and then the tequila. Which, that shall not be named. Great. By the way, you know who you are. We need the recipe for that drink because it was,
by the way,
so good.
She gave it to you, but you were drunk. She told you exactly how she makes that and where she purchases everything. And you asked her, I think, a few more times, where do you get this? Where do you get that? But the drunk took over.
Then Tara probably knows. Okay, so 5. This is episode 5, right?
Yeah.
You got the Peloton. 5 is everything. I'm going to set the over under at 5 times between episode 5 and episode 6 on how many times you actually ride the Peloton.
This is going to keep me accountable.
Yeah.
Maybe this will get me skinny.
I'm going under.
Yeah.
Under
so
5.
You have no confidence in me? None.
Maria Lauren, there's 7 days in a week.
I'll ride it.
The bed only gets made 4. You're gonna ride the Peloton more than you're gonna make the bed.
I'm working on myself.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna hide Reese's.
Don't put it past me. I will eat a Reese's, but I will be on that.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're also in the description below. We're gonna put our Peloton. Our names, so you can join us, or you can request. And which I did like one buddy ride. I have friends on Peloton, but like I do it at such weird times. Like you actually have to. Like,
you have to go on at the same time.
It's like, oh, Mike, you want to go on a Peloton? Like you want to race or whatever?
Me and you should go on. You're probably really good. I'm not though.
Yeah. Well, let's do it. And then we welcome anybody to join us. We have to pick a time. And that's the hardest like thing, picking a time. Yeah, it'll be such a taunt time. Like I would have gotten, last night I rode at like 8 o'clock. But that's not the point. Point is over under, if hit the like button if you think, if you've made it this far into the video, because we know even I don't make it this far into the video sometimes.
Whatever.
If you think Maria Lauren is going to make it, she's gonna clear the over under and she's gonna ride the Peloton more than 5 times. And I'm gonna put it out there right now. Lou, over. He's gonna hit the over.
He is, because he's gonna get very competitive.
And remember, you can ride the Peloton more than once a day. But people, before we wrap up this episode of the Controlled Chaos podcast, I just want to let you know that a ride, Peloton says it has to be at least 5 minutes. Don't BS.
No, I'm going to do at least 30-minute rides.
Oh,
30-minute rides.
Good. Well, bravo. Good for you. At least 20 minutes. And then when we come back next week, we'll see how Maria Lauren did. And then I want to get into that one episode, that emotional.
Yeah, we had to
like
talk about
let it out.
All this stuff and the drunkenness, but we have to get our emotional episode in.
Yeah. All right.
Next
so maybe
week.
no.
We're so toxic that we're like pushing it out. We're like, maybe next week.
And guess what? Like next week, we'll probably say is going to be the following week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we're avoiding these feelings.
I'm going to be honest with you. Over under set on 6 months. I'm going to take the I'm going to take the over. No, I'm going to take because I feel like all the endorphins and the weather coming, and it's just like so.
It's gonna be happy times.
Yeah, it's gonna be happy times. But until then, and we'll see you on the next episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Share it.
Share with your friends.
And don't forget to vote if you think I'm gonna go on the Pelly.
And smash that like button. And we'll see you on the next episode.